Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you something incredible. How to build a complete e-commerce website in just 1 hour using only Cursor AI. No other AI assistants, no manual coding, just Cursor AI and your vision. First, we'll set up some Cursor rules to turn it into a powerful planning and progress tracking tool. Then, with a single line prompt, we'll generate a structured plan for building our e-commerce website. This plan will outline development steps that we can follow and mark as complete along the way. Next, we'll move to implementation. I'll show you how to send prompts to execute each step, fix mistakes, help Cursor AI learn from errors, and refine its output to generate better code as the project evolves. By the end of this video, you will have a solid grasp of pro tips to maximize Cursor AI for building real-world web applications. Let's revolutionize the way we build software together. Before installing Cursor AI, let's explore what we're gonna build. For customers, we've created an intuitive shopping experience with a beautiful responsive product catalog with advanced filtering, detailed product pages with image galleries and real-time stock status, customer reviews and rating system, a smart search functionality that helps customers find exactly what they want. The shopping experience is streamlined with our persistent shopping cart and secure checkout process powered by Stripe. Each customer gets a personalized dashboard where they can track their order history in real time, manage their profile and preferences, and save multiple shipping addresses. All of this creates a streamlined, user-friendly experience that keeps customers coming back. For admins, we've built a comprehensive dashboard page where they can track sales and revenue. Without further ado, let's go for installing Cursor AI. Go to cursor.com and download Cursor. Based on your operating system, you will have options for Mac, Linux, or Windows. After downloading, install it, and then open it like this. After opening, it's time to create an account. I already created an account. If you don't have, just click on sign in link to get redirected to the cursor.com. Here, create an account and log into your account. Then you will be redirected to the Cursor application. And here we are ready to create an e-commerce website together. Open Cursor in your desktop, create a new folder, set it to AI-Amazona, and drag it into Cursor. That's it. Then make it maximized, open a new terminal, press Command K to ask Cursor, create next app, and press enter. Here is the command, run it, and accept default answers to create your next application. Next step is creating Cursor rules. Right click, new file, dot Cursor rules, and add instruction like this. You can find it in my repository. We have sections for lessons and a scratchpad. Next step is creating prompts.md. Create new file, prompts.md, and here I'm going to put all prompts that I use in this project. So you can find prompts.md in my repository and run prompts from here. Here is the content. The first prompt is create development steps in the scratchpad of Cursor rules to create an e-commerce website with admin dashboard like Amazon using this tech stack. Copy the prompt, press Command L, go to Composer, make sure agent is selected, paste it here and submit. There we are, it's done, accept, and go to Cursor rules. Scroll down to find the scratchpad, get rid of heading 1 here, and make them as heading 3. They are child of scratchpad here, 3, 4, 5, and 6. At the end, we have 7. Save it. Scroll up. Always check the last statement in the Composer response. It says, would you like to start implementation from section 1? Yes, we want. But we already implemented first 3 steps. So copy this, We already done these steps, and Command Shift V start from this step. Copy this, make them done, and start from this step. Submit. As you see, it's updating the Scratchpad to make first 3 steps done because we already created the Next.js project. Let's make it a bit bigger. It's not the way that we are going to install ShadCN. Let's go to ShadCN website, find installation, Next.js, and from here to the very end, copy the code, go back here, use this guide to install ShadCN and paste it here, press enter. Great. Run the command. This command is correct. Now press enter to accept --force parameter and success. Let's start by installing commonly used components like button card. Run it. Accept --force. It's because of React 19 issue. It's gonna be fixed in later version of ShadCN. Next step is installing remaining dependencies. As you see, based on the cursor rules, it breaks it into logical groups. First of all, Lucid icon and Zad. Install it. Then install Zustand and Rechart. Next step is installing packages for sending email, uploading files. Then install Prisma to access to the database. Run. Next step is installing Next, Auth, and Stripe. Run the command. It's time to update the Scratchpad to mark the dependency installation. Great. It's done. Let's check it, accept it, and we already did the phase 1 project setup and configuration. Let's go for database and authentication. But before going for this step, I'm going to commit changes in the source control and publish it on GitHub and deploy it on Vercel. Go to the source control. Here is list of changes. What is the step 1? Here, copy this, paste it here as a commit message. Commit. Then click on publish branch. Select publish to GitHub public repository. And here is the name, AI Amazona, select it. And that's it. Uploading files, open on GitHub. I'm going to deploy it on Vercel. Go to vercel.com and create an account. Add new project. Make sure you already connected to the GitHub. And there we are. You can select AI Amazona here. Import it. And simply deploy it. It starts deployment. After a while, you will have your website running on Vercel platform. Great, your website successfully deployed on Vercel. Let's go back to cursor rules in Scratchpad. The next step is gonna be database and authentication. The first step is setup Postgres database. We need to create a database in Vercel. In the storage tab of the project, create a new database of type Neon, serverless Postgres, continue, choose a region, close to you, continue, set the name to AI Amazona -1 to make it unique, and create it. It's created, done, and connected. Then copy the snippet from here, go back to the project. In the Explorer, create a new file, set it to .env, press enter, and open it. Paste the code, remove all of them, and only keep database URL. Here is the connection string to the Vercel database on Neon. Go back to the cursor rules. Here, we already set up Postgres database, and it's time to configure Prisma schema. Like previous prompt, copy all of them, paste it here, and express that we already set database URL. In .env, make this step done, start from this step, and submit it. It marks this step done, and start initializing Prisma and create a schema. Run the command. Here is schema.prisma. Sometimes it stopped working. Just click on stop, go back, reject all, and go back to the prompt, submit again. Run the command npx prisma init. We already initialized, so it creates a schema with all the required models. Great, it's done. Next step is to apply the migration to create a database model. Run this command. It's going to create database tables on the Vercel Postgres database. Database is now in sync with the schema, and it updates the scratch pad in the cursor rules, and there we are. Go back to the database, open in Neon, go to tables, and there we are. Here we have all the tables. Accept all. Like always, check the very end of composer message. It says, would you like to proceed with implementation next auth, which is the next step in the plan. Before going for this plan, I'm going to seed sample data. So first of all, I go to the public folder and create a new folder for images, for products. And in the repository of this project, link in the description, I just copy all images inside this folder. There we are. We have 3 banners, 3 categories, and 12 product images. What I'm going to do here is to create a new prompt. It's going to be like this: seed sample categories, products, and users. For category and product images, use the images inside public/images folder. We have 3 categories: t-shirts, jeans, and shoes, and 2 products inside each category. Let's run the command. It creates seed.ts for us. It installs bcrypt.js to encrypt passwords, update package.json to add seed script, then install tsnode to run the seed command. Let's check the seed.ts here. In the main function, the first user is admin. The role is admin. Second one is normal user. Then here, the first category is t-shirt. The image URL is correct. Images/c-t-shirts, jeans, shoes, and sample products. The address is not correct here. So I'm going to ask for correct product images based on files start with P in the public/images folder. Press enter. Here is the listed directory. Aha, much better. It understands the correct address for the images. Awesome, it's done. And it's time to run the seed command. Run it. See that has been executed successfully. And there we are. Let's check the result. Go to the user table. We have 2 users, categories, 3 categories, product, 6 products. Accept all. First of all, make sure there is no error here. Simply select quick fix. Disable this rule for the entire file to get rid of error here. Before committing changes, in a new tab, run npm run build to make sure that there is no error in your project. Awesome, no error. And after running npm run build, you need to stop project and run your development server again. The website is running too, and we are ready to commit changes and publish to GitHub. What is the name of this commit? Go to cursor rules, config Prisma schema 2.1, config Prisma schema, commit, and sync changes. Done. Go back to the Versal project. In the setting, environment variables, make sure that you have database URL here, set by Neon. Like always, to continue, we check the last question in the composer. It says, would you like to proceed with implementing next auth? Yes, for sure, we want to do that, but I'm going to include a documentation from next auth. Go to auth.js.dev, get started, select Next.js, copy this code entirely to the very end, copy, and then, yes, use this document to implement it, and paste the content right here and submit it. Because we're not going to use Prisma adapter, no need to use this package. We're going to use JWT strategy, so there is no need to install this package. Then it creates prisma.ts inside live folder to access to the database and update the auth configuration file. The strategy is JWT, get rid of Prisma adapter, creates routes, next auth, middleware to keep the session alive and protected path. Then it tries to generate a secret for next auth by running this command. Run it. Let's check all changes. Go to .env file. Inside .env file, there is no next auth. It is inside .env.local. Cut it from here, paste it here, then delete it. The .env.local. We don't need it anymore. Accept all. For the error, inside auth.ts, press Command-Shift-P and type restart TS server. This error is gone. Scroll down. Here we have another error, fixing composer. Here is the prompt to fix this error. Another error is property role does not exist on type auth. When it's stuck like this, just accept current changes and stop it. Then go to the place that you get an error and fixing composer. It continues to fix the issue for you. It creates a interface for session and extend it with user role. Awesome. Accept and go to the cursor rules here. In this step, let's copy this entirely, open a new composer, paste it here, and like always, mark this step as done and go for next step. Great, it set this step as done. Inside auth.ts, we have used bcrypt package. It's not compatible with edge functions, so I'm going to open a new composer and inside that, replace bcrypt package with bcrypt.js. The other file is package.json and run it. It's done. The package.json and also in the auth.ts. It needs to install this package, uninstall bcrypt and install bcrypt.js. Good. Accept it. Like always, in a new terminal, npm run build should be run to make sure the code is correct. In the seed.ts, we need to replace it. Replace. Run again, npm run build. Awesome. And we are ready to commit changes. Source control, and put a message here. Find the message from cursor rules, implement, next auth 2.2 point, commit, and sync changes. In the .env file, copy auth secret, go to Vercel, setting, environment, paste it here, and save. That's it. Great. We are ready to go for the next step. Next step is phase 3, implementing core features, the customer side. I'm going to have the search functionality in the header. So what I'm going to do is to add a new section, home layout. And what we have here is a header with logo, search bar, and navigation, footer with links and social media. In the homepage, we have banner, carousel, and latest product. Then we have a section as product catalog. In the product catalog, we have sidebar with category and filters, search result, product grid, and pagination. Products catalog. Colon here. Let us start with the home layout. We need to create home folder inside app directory. So implement core features, start from home layout, submit. By running this command, we get this error. Use session must be wrapped in a session provider. We just need to copy this error and submit it again. Here is the result. The header component should work now. Let's check the result as localhost colon 3000. There we are. We have this beautiful header, content section, and footer for the e-commerce website. Like always, we need to mark this as done. So set home layout, mark home layout as down in Scratchpad. Great, home layout is done. As you see, it asks us to go for the next step, which is homepage with banner, carousel, and latest product. Before going for this step, I'm going to put all prompts inside prompts.ts. So here, prompt 4 is about implementing next auth authentication, and prompt 5 is about, let's copy it directly from here, implement core feature, start from the home layout. Let's go to the source control and put a message for this. It's gonna be 3.1 home layout. Commit. Before syncing changes, let's build the project to make sure there is no error. Open terminal in a new tab, npm run build. Great. Let's deploy on Vercel. Then go to that deployment on the Vercel to make sure that this project runs without any issue. Here is the build log. There we are getting this error. It says bcrypt.js is not supported in the edge functions. To fix this issue, go to auth.js.dev. In guide section, find edge compatibility. Here we have this problem. In the solution part, just copy the solution content, open a new composer, fix this issue, use this doc. Paste the documentation here. In the fix this issue, go to the log, copy this code. Here is the error. And here is the documentation to fix it. Submit. There we are. It starts to fix the issue. What it does is to create the base configuration file. It tries to install the Prisma adapter. And here, no need to install Prisma adapter. Good. Let's check the result. Rerun project. Awesome. The project works. Check auth.config. Accept it. Here we are using bcrypt, and it shouldn't be in the auth.config because in the middleware, as you see, we are importing auth.config. So I just ask move providers from auth.config to auth and only keep, let me accept, verify, accept all of this. Here it says provider is missing, so I can just put an empty provider to fix this error. Inside auth.ts, we don't need two providers for GitHub and Google at this time. So I just create a new composer, only keep credential provider. That's it. So the cursor understand provider section, then try to remove GitHub and Google and keep the credential. Accept file, save the code, and there is no error. So inside auth.config, here we do not have any bcrypt package. It works. Let me fix next auth edge error, edge function error, commit and sync changes. Then go to Versal, click on AI Amazon project. Here is the new building, new deployment. Click on the build log to make sure that this time there is no error. Let's follow the log. We have another error. It says the type Prisma client has no exported member of user. To fix this issue, go back composer, create a new composer, get rid of this, and add Prisma generate to build script package.json. Accept it. In a new terminal, npm run build. First of all, it generates the schema and then build the project. So fix, let's click here to get the commit message from cursor. So it's a fix and sync, commit and sync changes. Let's see what we have now. Go to the deployment, AI, building, build log, and here is the result. Everything is okay. Let's click on it and to open the project on Versal platform. That's it. Let's go for the next step. It's gonna be creating homepage. Open a new composer, continue on homepage in core features and press enter. So it's working on banner carousel and latest products. Here it asks to create banner images in the public directory. Because I already have them, I just correct cursor. Use banner 1 to 3 inside images folder. Also for carousel, we are going to install carousel using shadcn. For carousel, install it using shadcn, not create it by yourself. Here I add public and submit. Here it's using the wrong name. I just said use shadcn @latest instead of add to lessons. So it tries again. This time we have the correct command to install carousel. Run it. Press enter and enter. And then it tries to update homepage based on chat.cn carousel. Accept to delete. Then install it again. Press enter. Enter. And it's time to go for banner. Because we already have banners, so I just say that I already put banner 1, 2, 3 JPG in that folder and enter. Okay, you just go for the next step, accept all, restart the project, and there we are. We have this beautiful carousel, works perfect, and latest product like this. We just want to create some space between header and the content here. Add a space between header and carousel in homepage and submit. There we are. Accept all. Check the result. Awesome. Here we have a space. Great. Let's mark this step as done. I just put X here. There is no need to have X here and here because they are done already. Great. The homepage is done. Let's build project to make sure there is no error in the code. Awesome. And commit changes. 3.2 homepage. This step has been done. Commit and sync changes. Always check your Vercel dashboard, deployment section. Here is a new build coming from 3.2 homepage. Go to this deployment, check the build logs to make sure there is no error. Everything looks good and it's ready. The thumbnail is obvious. Click on it and there we are. We have our there we are. We have our beautiful website running. Homepage with carousel and latest product. Let's go for next step, which is gonna be product catalog. Next step is products catalog. Copy this, go for product catalog and press enter. There we are. It creates a new route for product catalog, then product sidebar component, APIs to get categories, pagination component, and slider component for price range. Here it tries to install slider component from Radix UI. We already have a slider component in chat.cn. So here, instead of installing this component, install slider from chat.cn, not directly from above command. It changed the command to install from chat.cn, but it added -ui, which is not correct. Based on lessons, use chat.cn at latest, not chat.cn -ui as latest. Submit. And run the command. Press enter. Press enter. Before installing chat.cn components, check components/UI folder. We already have it. Install it. And then it tries to create product sidebar. Accept all. In terminal, make sure npm run dev is running. Here we do not have access to the product catalog. I'm going to add it here. Open header.tsx, a new composer, add product catalog link after brand link in header. There we are. Accept. Click on it. We have this error. Copy. Open page.tsx in products. In a new composer, page.tsx is selected. paste the error and press enter. So what it does is to replace empty with all to get rid of that error, accept it, and check the result. Awesome. Here we have beautiful product catalog. We have filter based on category, price range, and sort. Apply filter. It works. All categories. At the end, we have pagination, and we implemented this beautiful product catalog using cursor. In header, we can get rid of catalog here, only have product. So it's gonna be only product here. Build the project. It's successful. Commit changes. It is product catalog 3.3 product catalog. Commit and sync changes to have product catalog on Versal. Let's go for next step. It's product pages. Here I send this prompt. Mark products catalog as done and go for product pages in the scratchpad. Here is the result. It expanded the product pages section with more details subtask. And at the end, it asks us to start implementing any of these product page features. Yes, start from 1. It asks us to install date fns function, run it. And then it needs to install text area component for getting review from user. Finally, it's time to create product-related component in the product details page. It uses carousel component, and then it's time to create an API endpoint for fetching related products. At the end, it updates the scratchpad to reflect our progress. Awesome. Accept all. Here is the scratchpad for product page. Rerun npm run dev. Refresh the page and select the product. We have product details page with image gallery, details section, add to cart button. Here we need to fix the quantity here. And we have customer review section and related products. If I select another one, I can see other products in the same category as current product. So in the quantity, we have out of stock. Go to products/ID page. It says property stock quantity is missing. Click on it and fixing composer. It tries to fix this issue for us. It just renamed stock quantity to stock. For another issue about the reviews, it tries to change the interface of review to fix the issue here. Here I just reload this. Accept all, save all. There we are. This time the quantity works. And if I go to another page, yeah, it works as we want. If I go to home page, select a product, it works too. We have customer review section and related products. Go back to cursor rules. We implemented this step. Like always, we need to make sure the project is working correctly. Open terminal, stop project, build it to make sure there is no error. Yes, we are getting this error. To fix this issue, we need to go to the page.tsx, find the product page function, and find the product page props. Here we have params. We need to convert it to a promise, like what we have here. Here I just copy the sample from this question. Here is the error message. So I just copy this and open a new composer, paste it here, fix this error, and at the end, we need to give a sample. Use this method and put this sample here. I just got it from this address. Submit. It just find the issue. It's about the next 14 update. It just create a T params for us. Add it to lessons. Awesome. It just added it to the lessons, accept it, and go to cursor rules. In the lesson part, we have another lesson for converting parameters to the promise type. Open terminal, run npm run build again to make sure there is no error. Awesome. This time everything looks great and we are ready to go for committing changes. Open the source control. This lesson was about 3.4, create product details page, commit, and sync. After products details page, we need to implement shopping cart page. So open a new composer, implement shopping cart from Scratchpad, submit. So it tries to create a cart store using Stand and implement API endpoints and cart page. There we are. Here is the result. We have cart page. Let's accept all, run the project, then check the homepage of the website and click add to cart. It doesn't work. So add to cart button on homepage doesn't work, and send this prompt to fix this issue for us. In the homepage, we have product cart and it tries to add to cart functionality to the product cart component. So what it does is to create a new client component latest product that handles client-side functionality for product action. Accept it, go back, add to cart. Let's click on add to cart and go to the cart page. Here, when we click on add to cart, we want to have a toast and a button in the toast to redirect user to the cart page. So when user click on add to cart, display a toast message to user and put a button to redirect user to the cart page. Also update the cart badge in the header. Submit. It tries to create a cart badge component in the header. It's done. Let's check the result. Here I click add to cart. There is no toast, but if I scroll up, I can see a badge displaying number of items in the cart. To fix the issue with not displaying the toast, let's go to the code. In the shad cn website, find toast section. In the code, we have this toaster component. Copy this and paste it here. So we need to add toaster component to the layout to fix this issue. Let's test it again. Add to cart. Awesome. This time it says added to cart, running shoes. View cart. That's it. Refresh the page and as you see, cart is empty. So we need to fix. Accept this one. Save items in the cart using Zustand. Submit. We still have this issue. Go to Zustand documentation at this address in the middleware section. Find persist and in the usage part, content until this, and open a new composer. Still not saving shopping cart items after refreshing cart page. Use this guide to fix it. Paste the code, documentation here, and add context, use cart, and submit. Great, the issue has been fixed. And this time, if I add a product to the cart, view the cart and refresh, it's still here. So it's time to go for the next step. But before this, like always, we need to stop project, build the project to make sure there is no error. It's okay. In the cursor rules, we have done the shopping cart. So mark as done. Mark shopping cart done in Scratchpad. Accept it. And the next task in the core features section is the checkout process. Would you like to start working on that next? First, we need to commit and deploy project on Vercel and then go for this. So just copy this, go to version control, 3.5, shopping cart, commit, and sync. Let's go for checkout process. Copy this, Open a new composer, paste it here, implement, checkout, process from Scratchpad, and submit. Good, it started to create checkout page and Stripe integration. Accept all, run the project, open website, go to cart, and proceed to checkout. We are getting this error. Copy this, paste it here, and submit. It says we need to install Stripe package, run it. Then it needs to install a scroll area component. Let's run it. It didn't use the correct package name. This time it correct itself. Press enter, 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 enter. And there we are. We need to put Stripe secret key and Stripe publishable key. Go to stripe.com, create account here. Make sure you are in the test mode. Click on developers, API keys. Click on publishable key. Go to .env.local. At the very end, first of all, copy this, put it here. Then copy this in the publishable key, copy secret key, and put it here. Also, copy both of them and go to versal.com. In the project, setting, environment variables, paste, click here, paste it, and save it. There is no need to redeploy because in the next commit, automatically the new environment variables applied. Accept all, go to project, refresh, use those isn't in the component. So simply copy this, import, use those from hook folder to fix this error and paste the error here and enter. Good, it's done. Accept all. This time we are getting this error. Copy this, remove this package. Use JW2 strategy and paste the error. After fixing this issue, we have another error. Let's open it and fixing composer, accept. It says deleting auth.ts rejected. We don't want to delete it. Let's fix this issue, accept this, and let's go for fixing this one, fixing composer, accept, go to the auth.ts, fixing composer. Okay, it's done. Let's check the result. Go to cart, proceed to checkout. Awesome, we have this beautiful checkout page. Let's add some padding and put it in center. Open a new composer. In checkout page, create a padding and put items in center. Submit. It's done. Awesome, much better. Go to the checkout page and get rid of text center here and get rid of this. Let's check the result. Awesome, beautiful. What we're gonna do here is to remove the Stripe payment from here. And when user click on continue to payment, create an order and then show a Stripe payment. Let's go to the page.tsx inside checkout and send this prompt. Remove payment method card from this page, and for shipping information card, after clicking on continue to payment, create an order and then display payment. Submit. Accept all. Refresh the page. This time there is no payment. Enter address. Continue to payment, creating an order. It says something went wrong. Let's check here. Copy this error in a new terminal. Fix this error while clicking on continue to payment and paste the error and submit. Accept it. Test again. Enter data, email, and continue. We get error again at the very end. Copy from here, same error, paste and press enter. This time it's passing the ID of user through JWT function to the session function in the auth.ts to fix this issue. Accept all. We need to be able to sign out. When I click on dashboard, just go to 404. So create a new composer. In the header, when I click on the user icon, I should be able to have a drop-down menu and a sign out button there. Ask this feature and wait for the update in the header component. We already have drop-down menu. There is no need to add it. So I already have this component. Just use it. Great. Accept and check the results. Refresh the page. Yes. Sign out and sign in again. Then enter user info. Continue to payment. We are getting an error. Let's check the error. Copy the error to composer. Fix it. Accept. Go to home page. Go to cart page. Remove all products. Continue shopping. Add to cart. View cart. Proceed to checkout. Enter shipping information and continue or to payment. Another error. Let's sign out. Sign in again. Remove product. Select a product. Add to cart. View cart. Proceed to checkout. Enter user info and continue to payment. We are getting 400 error in this API. Open this API. Click here. Check the response in the network. Refresh the page. Continue. Open it. It says product not found with this ID. This error. When I click on continue to payment, I get this error. Here is the API address. It's done. Accept all. Let's check again. Go to home page. Add to cart. View cart. Proceed checkout. Enter shipping address and continue to payment. Awesome. It's done and we will be redirected to this path. Copy this path. Open a new composer. After creating an order by clicking on continue to payment, we will be redirected to this path which does not exist. Please create it to make payment by Stripe. Here is the path. Ask for creating payment. Great, it's done. Accept all. Let's try again. Select a product. Add to cart. View cart. Proceed to checkout. Enter shipping info. Continue to payment. And there we are. We will be redirected to the payment page where we can enter sample card and pay now. After payment, we will be redirected to the order confirmed page. Let's make it center aligned. Make the order confirm page center aligned. Submit, accept, and there we are, much better. So let's mark this step as done. Go to cursor rules and the checkout process is done. Like always, we need to commit changes. First of all, stop project, build the project. We have an error. Open order confirmation ID page. It's very similar to the page props that we have. So in the lesson learn from here, so select this, open a new cursor, fix params based on lessons. Yeah, it uses promise to fix this issue. Accept and build again. We have in the payment page too. So open payment page, open a new cursor. You can use the prompt from the previous one and in the new one, paste it and submit it. Done, accept, build again. Awesome. For the warning that we have here, we can simply copy this, open product cart, open a new composer, fix this issue and paste the message and enter. It replaces img tag with the image component from Next.js. Accept changes, build again the project. This time there is no warning at all. It's a clean build. Let's go to source control 3.7 checkout process, commit and sync changes. The last step in core features is user dashboard. Open a new composer, implement user dashboard from Scratchpad. Press enter, and then it started to implement this feature for us. Here it asks us to add batch component from chatcn, but the package name is not correct. So fix command based on lessons. Here, after login, we get this error. Copy this, open a new composer, paste it, and submit. It adds use client to fix the issue. We are getting another error. Let's open it. Go to the page.tsx in dashboard, and we don't need this anymore. So here I'm going to add a new lesson to the lesson list. Copy this. To get session, instead of this command, put the command here, use this one. Add this correction to lessons. Submit. So what I'm gonna do is to select this file here, page from dashboard, apply this lesson to this page, accept all, and there is no error. So we have this error in the layout. Find other places that uses get server action and replace them with the lessons that you have learned in this session. Submit. In the layout, we have this error. Another place is in addresses page. Let me make it a bit bigger. This one is orders page in the dashboard. And you see, it tries to update all pages based on the lessons. Here is the result. Let's check it again. Go to dashboard. Beautiful. We have a very beautiful dashboard like this. It says total orders of current users, save addresses, wishlist items, and recent orders. Click on orders. For profile, we are getting this error. Like always, copy the error, paste it here, and wait for fixing issue. It added use clients to the profile form, and it's gone. You can update your name and email. Click on addresses, same error. So we can make a lesson like this. When you import use router in a component, make it a client component. Add it to lessons and search for all places that you have use router and apply this lesson. Here is the prompt and submit. Great, we have a new lessons. And then searching for all files that use router. Here we have address form, the place that we get the error. Accept all, accept all. Here we have another error, copy this. Here, no need to select this anymore and submit. Awesome. Here we have shipping address. You can add new address, and here is list of previous addresses. From dashboard nav, remove wishlist and setting. It's not the topic of this course. Yes, much better. And we need to create a padding. Add padding to the dashboard pages. So we just try to update the layout file to apply the padding. Dashboard header still doesn't have padding. Make it better by adding padding to it. Okay, this time it's better, but I'm going to replace the dashboard header with the header that we already have for the website. Replace dashboard header with the regular header that for the website. Submit. It replaces the dashboard header with the header we already created. It is much better now. So when I go to the dashboard, here is my dashboard, orders, profiles, and addresses. Accept it. In the cursor rules, I just make this done. And the next step is admin dashboard. Before going for this, let's fix the search functionality in header. Search functionality in header doesn't work. Fix it, please. Submit. It's done. Accept. And let's test it. I'm searching for shirt. Press enter. It only displays the shirt. When user get redirected from the search bar to the search page, make it possible to remove the keyword filter. Submit. Much better. So here I can remove the filter, search for, let's see, classic, enter. It stays here, just remove it. Awesome. Let's fix the last issue here in the dashboard. I have my orders and profile, so they should be work correctly. In the header, for the user icon, display the name of user next to the user icon. And when user click on it, in the drop-down menu, display the username and email, and then dashboard, and then sign out. Submit. Let's try it again. Awesome. Here is the name of user. When I click, I have username and email, orders, profile, addresses. Let's test them. Orders. Yes, it works. Profile and addresses. Let's sign out. We go to this not found page. Let's fix it. After sign out, I'll be redirected to /sign-in, which is not found. Fix this issue by redirecting to the home page after sign out. Submit. Let's test it again. Sign in as admin and sign out. Awesome. That's it about this lesson. Using this feature, it's time to commit changes and push to Vercel. First of all, go to terminal, stop npm run dev, and run npm run build. If you get any error, just copy the error in the composer and ask to resolve them. That's it. There is no error. Everything looks good. Go to the version control, and this is 3.8 user dashboard, commit and sync changes. Okay, it's time to go for admin dashboard. Let's send a prompt. We already implemented admin authentication and authorization. Just add admin menu item to the user menu in header if user role is admin. Let's cut it from here, go to composer, open a new composer, paste it here, make sure agent is selected and submit. Done, accept it, and run the project and sign in as admin. Password is admin123, sign in with credential, click on your name, and there we are, we have admin dashboard. It redirects user to /admin page. For sure, it's gonna be 404, and it's time to go for this step. I just set this step to done, and then here, send a new prompt, implement dashboard overview in admin dashboard in Scratchpad. Submit. Here is the result of this prompt. Let me accept it. What it does is to extend dashboard overview to this structure. So let's go for the first step. Let's check the last question. In the prompt response, it says, would you like to help you start implementing any particular component from this plan? Yes, start from the first step and submit. It wants to install some chassis and components. Here, check lessons before installing these components. We already have card and skeleton component from ShadCN, so add it to the lessons and no need to install this package. Skip it and go for next step. Commit. Great, it just did the first step, layout and structure, and then it goes for the next one, which is key metrics cards. Now it creates the auth configuration file. So we don't want to do this. Here I sent another prompt. Don't create auth.ts. We already have it in the root of the project. Use it, and there is no need to install auth Prisma adapter. We don't need it in this project. Submit. Okay, you just go for creating the metrics cards. It added format currency function to the utils.ts and updating admin dashboard. Good. It just updated the next step. And there we are. Accept all. And here is the result. Go to cursor rules and implement sales analytics in admin dashboard. Let's accept all. Awesome. Here we have this beautiful order distribution chart. Check the plan. It says recent orders table. Implement recent orders table in the admin dashboard. Submit. We already have table in the UI folder in components, but it wants to install it again. So don't install ShadCN package if we already have it in the components/UI folder. Add it to lessons. Submit. Okay, it's working on recent orders component. Great, it's done. Accept it. And there we are. We have recent orders in the admin dashboard. Let's add sample data to the orders. Open seed.ts. Add 100 records to the orders to seed sample data. Each order should have at least 3 order items from the product that we already seeded to the database. Submit. Okay, let's run this command. Great, it's seeded successfully. Let's check the results. Much better. I'm going to move the admin panel as admin header. I want to move the admin sidebar to the header and make it like an admin header. Move admin panel to the header and make it like a header, not a sidebar. Submit. Good, it just created admin header and used it instead of admin sidebar. So there is no need to have admin sidebar. Let's delete it. Accept. Yes, much better. Good. We successfully created admin dashboard. Let's add another prompt. Use shopping icon as a brand logo for the e-commerce website and use it in the header and also in the admin header. When user click on it, user should be redirected to the home page. Submit. So we just updated admin header to use that icon, and by clicking on it, user will be redirected to the home page. Awesome, much better. So when I click on the icon, I will be redirected to the home page, and in the home page, we have an icon next to the brand logo. You can replace it with your own logo. Let's go to admin dashboard again. Very beautiful. Let's check if it's responsive or not. Yes, it's super responsive. So order distribution is not full width on mobile device. Let's fix it. Order distribution in the admin dashboard is not full width on small screens. Fix it, please. Submit. Yes, much better. It's done, and if I make it full width, it's gonna be like this. At the end, it's time to commit changes. Open terminal, stop project, and build project to make sure there is no error. Awesome, everything looks great, and we are ready to deploy Universal by committing changes and pushing to GitHub. It's for admin dashboard. Commit and sync changes. Great, we successfully implemented the admin dashboard. That's it about this course. Until next course, bye-bye.